way you talk and all, abhi pan parak chapate hue you don't go to her, right? So in a decent way you go to her and approach. So these are the basic things before you approach a woman, right? In the same way, sperm also does some basic things to approach before it approaches your secondary oocyte. So what are those basic things that the sperm does? What are the basic things? Are there are two important things that the sperm does. Okay, one is maturation. Okay, one is epididymal maturation and second one is capacitation. So just think of epididymal maturation and capacitation like wearing good clothes, high-end perfumes, right? Trimming nicely your beard and everything, applying some facials and routines and all, and then you're going and approaching her. Okay, so this is the same thing that is happening here. So before the sperm approaches the secondary oocyte, before it fuses with that, it undergoes two important events. The first it has to mature, and second is capacitation. What is capacitation? I will discuss in a minute, but just I'm briefing up the things over here. Okay, right. Where does this fertilization basically occur? Does it occur in the male or in the female? Obviously, it occurs in the female. Exactly speaking, it occurs in the ampulla of your fallopian tube. It occurs in the ampulla of your fallopian tube. Now, sperms to fertilize what they need. See, that's what I told you. Before fertilization, two important events that occur over here. What are those two important events? So that's what I was telling you, that sperms to fertilize, it needs two important things. Okay, so one is epididymal maturation. One is epididymal maturation. Okay, and the second important thing is capacitation. Epididymal maturation and capacitation, these are the two important things. Now where does this epididymal maturation happens? It happens within the male genital tract. But where does the capacitation happens? Capacitation happens within the female genital tract. So let us discuss what are these two. Let's discuss from the female end. We know what are the conditions there. Three barriers, we have to cross them. Now from the male side, what are we getting ready? We have to discuss. Okay, so first let us discuss about epididymal maturation. First let us discuss about epididymal maturation. Now when it comes to the epididymal maturation over here, what do you mean by maturation? What exactly happens to the sperm? What exactly happens to the sperm is that the motility of the sperm is increased. Okay, sperm can't stay like this, right? It has to be motile, only then it can swim and go into the female genital tract. So the motility is increased here. When I tell epididymal maturation, the first thing what happens is the sperm motility is increased. Okay, so because of this, it is having an ability to swim forward. And second important thing, what happens over here, what happens is that this particular sperm, guys, we have got seminal vesicles, we have got prostate, we have got bulbourethral glands. I will write this down, but just listen. We have got seminal vesicles, prostate and bulbourethral glands, right? What do? They release some kind of seminal plasma. Altogether they release seminal plasma. Now what happens to the sperms is that these sperms fuses with that seminal plasma. What will happen after the fusion? I will tell you, but it fuses with the seminal plasma. Now from where the seminal plasma is coming? From the seminal vesicle, from your prostate, and from your bulbourethral glands. So from all these three things, you have got what? The seminal plasma. Actually, what does this seminal plasma consist of? Seminal plasma usually consists of proteins. Okay, it consists of glycoproteins also. Glycoproteins, and not only that, it even consists of cholesterol. Sugars are also there, that's a different thing, but proteins, glycoproteins and cholesterol, fine. Now for example, let us say you take a mixture of proteins, glycoproteins, cholesterol with some mucus, water and all. Now this is a sperm, I'm dipping into that. When I'm dipping into that, don't you think all those things will get coated over here? Yes or no? So what is exactly happening is that, just look at the picture which I'm drawing right now. See, this is the head of the sperm, and